What's up, guys? I'm Sonny. Everybody calls me the Badger. Welcome to the Badger's Den. It is my shop that I do all the work on our Harley Davidsons in. I got to keep them running because we ride a lot of miles every year. So I thought I would share these videos with you guys in case you want to work on your own videos. Quick disclaimer, I am not a professional. I've never been professionally trained. I've learned this all self-taught, and this is how I do things, not necessarily how you should do things. So you can watch this video and decide if that's how you want to do it or not. Today's video is all about changing the transmission fluid on our Harley Davidson Fatboys. I have a 2005 CVO Fatboy here and a 2005 standard Fatboy back there, which Mama Badger rides. Both are very high mileage, 200,000, 125,000 miles. So all this stuff has never let me down, and now I'm sharing it with you. I have videos before this, changing the engine oil, changing the primary oil, and this is going to be changing the transmission. So go look up those videos if you're looking to do oil changes on your bikes. Anyway, let's get started. This is a pretty simple, pretty easy one for anybody to do at their house. You'll notice I do not have a jack. I do not have a rack that I pull the bike up on. I do it all on the floor, just like you can do at your house. You can also get a jack if you would like, but you don't have to have one to get this job done. Anyway, let's get started. First things first, you guys are probably changing this oil along with your engine oil and your primary oil. And if you saw those videos, before I do any of the oils, I actually take the bike out, get it warm, not just idling in your garage. Take it for a ride. I know, sucks to have to take it for a ride. Take your bike for a ride, get it all nice and hot, pull it back in and start doing these fluids. But anyway, this is all about the transmission. All right, so the first thing you're going to need is a 3/8 Allen. This is going to take out your fill plug. It is also your dipstick to be able to check how much fluid is in the transmission. Secondly, you're going to need something to pull the drain plug out. I personally use a ratchet, and you have two options. So you can use a 5/8, which is the size of the drain plug, but you can also use a T40. Options are yours. You are going to want a little extension like this. I'm going to show you where the drain plug is, but it's technically between the two shocks underneath. So this has to be longer to go up in between to pull that drain plug out. I'll try to show you guys, I'll try to stick the camera underneath there so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But other than that, it's that easy. Like, you have a drain plug and you have a fill. That's it. There's nothing else to do to it. Your drain plug may need a O-ring, depending on the condition of the O-ring and the one. So I recommend everybody that's going to work on your own motorcycle, get you one of these. It's just a variety box of O-rings, but it gives you all these different sizes for any O-ring you may possibly need. And it's just good to have around the shop. Anyway, let's get the transmission. Oh, I guess the other thing you're going to need is fluid. So real quick on the fluid. As I said earlier, my bike's got 200,000 on it. Mama Badger's got 125,000 miles on it. You guys check the capacity in your owner's manual. My manual says it's 20 to 24 fluid ounces. Of course, there's 32 fluid ounces in here. Also, I just use synthetic 2050 motor oil. That's all I've ever used in any of my transmissions, and I have never ever had a single issue, knock on wood, with any of my transmissions. So it's done me good. I'm not going to change what isn't broken. All your fluid ounces are marked on the side of the bottle. Of course, I use AMSOIL because I'm a dealer, and the fact that I'm a dealer and other people buy AMSOIL through my links and all gets me paid, which pays for my oil. So if you never want to pay for another oil change again, go look at my oil change video and I explain it all to you there. But anyway, let's get this oil changed and get the party started. Here we go. First things first. So there is your fill plug. Also has your dipstick on the end of it. You're going to take your 3/8. Notice I have a ball on mine. It just makes it easier. So 3/8 ball in there. Going to pop that loose, unscrew that. That's where you're going to fill. Also, that's where you're going to check. Now, as you can see, I got my drain pan down here. But let's try to show you where that drain plug is. So you'll notice Here we go. We're going under. Anyway, you got your 2 shocks here. Look right up between that, and you're going to see a drain plug. That drain plug, I honestly can't tell if you can see it or not. I'll move you around a little bit, make sure you can. That's the drain plug to the transmission. So you can take your 5/8 or your T40, pull that drain plug out, let it all drain out for a while, fill it back up at the top. This is checked when the bike is standing upright. So keep that in mind when you're checking to make sure that the fluid is full. The bike needs to be standing upright, not over on the kickstand, to get an accurate reading. Anyway, let's get this drained and then we'll get it filled and we'll be done. That quick and easy. Hi guys, while that's draining, a couple things. Remember me telling you about the O-ring? You can see the green O-ring on this. It looks to be in good shape, so I'm not going to replace it. The other thing is, on the end of this is a magnet. So another way you can tell if you have any transmission issues is if you pull it out and you see a bunch of metal on it, then you may have an issue. So it's just one of those precautionary things. Now you might see a little bit on there. That's pretty standard. But you know, if it looks like something that worries you, have it checked out, because this is just one of those little indicators that there might be a bigger problem. Metal on your drain plug is that indicator. Anyway, as you guys can see over here, I've got it all draining out. Just slid the drain pan underneath it. It's draining. I've got my fill plug out, sitting right there. And I'm gonna let it drain for a little while and then put the drain plug back in, fill it back up. Somebody headed by on a Harley. And that's it, guys. That is all it takes to change your transmission fluid. Just think of the time and money you can save by just going out, spending 20 minutes and doing it all yourself, versus taking it to a dealership and paying them. Well, it can be pretty expensive to have all 3 changed. But anyway, if you guys like videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell notification, and you'll be notified every time we upload a new video, because this is the year of lots of Softail videos. Between my Harley, Mama Badgers, and the 99 project I have, we'll basically be going head to toe on a lot of these bikes. So if it's something that you're interested in learning about, like I said, I'm not a professional, but you can see how I do it anyway. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I'm going to put the drain plug back in. I'm going to fill it back up. Remember, 20 to 24 fluid ounces. And I'm going to call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time.